Hey everyone, I'm having a grinds my gears moment. Pinebush Central School District. They have been toying with my family for about 6 years, give or take. And this year they've really done it. So the first thing that we experienced was the free backpack program. One of the backpacks had some really vulgar things written inside of it. We let that go. But the bus pickup, they switched it to a different block altogether. And for my kids who are 11, to get to the block they are asking, they will have to walk on the main road. And I mean literally, there's no sidewalk. The grass is covered in things ranging from dog feces to, used medical equipment. Quite literally, like people around here are not very good. The town doesn't maintain the road or anything like that very well, so we're kind of left with me in a wheelchair wheeling my kids on the side of a road in the dark with no street lights to get them to this bus in the morning. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to put my wheelchair in the road, whatever. I didn't care about any of that stuff. What really got me was that the high school still has pickup on my corner. So the littler kids gotta walk on that main road, but you're not gonna make the big kids walk? What is that? Is that not a direct hit on very specific parents? Because I think it is Pinebush, and I think that we see it. And we're not playing games anymore as parents. So, I've contacted transportation, Bernie Bus. I've contacted transportation at Pinebush Schools. I have contacted the superintendent. And it seems to be that everyone either wants to ignore me, not answer my questions, or give a generalized copy-paste answer to me like they're doing to probably the majority of the other parents. For some background, the bus used to stop on every corner because we live in an area that gets a lot of snow, a lot of back roads, so it just kind of is what it is. Every corner is not what you think. It's not very consolidated space. So let me just keep going with there's no sidewalks whatsoever. All right? No street lights, blind curves, and a blind hill. Right here when you leave my block. So that whole exterior block is just people who drive like complete a-holes who pass this bus anyways on a day-to-day. They're not gonna care anymore because you guys tried to save money using computer software to switch bus stops around to save money. Because what you're doing is you're gonna end up getting kids hit by cars, and you're gonna end up spending a lot more money in lawsuits, Pinebush, a lot more money. But my real problem here is that the high school kids who are older are getting picked up on the corner. Yet the little kids are going to have to walk roughly, I wouldn't say, maybe a 2-block equivalent. It might be a 3-block equivalent. It depends on how big your blocks are. So a 2 to 3-block equivalent on a main road with absolutely no sidewalks whatsoever, and they would have to walk in the road. There's no shoulder, there's no ditch even for them to walk into. They would literally have to walk on the blacktop, like on the asphalt, on the road. So Pinebush, I contacted them every day. I sent them many emails. I've hit up the superintendent, Tim Maines, on Twitter, and, no one wanted to reply to my concerns about the bus, so, here I am. Here I am, guys, and I didn't want to make this video because I really give a lot of props to Pinebush for being a really good school district. But really good for who? For who? I pay y'all taxes. I give you money. Why can't my bus stop be where it was? Why are you gonna make not only small, tiny children go walk on the side of a main road, but now me in a wheelchair on top of it, on the main road? It's gonna be a disaster come winter. I wish they actually cared, but they don't. And I could tell you that because I have hit up Tim Maines, the superintendent, numerous times today with screenshots of the emails that were either being ignored or not being answered correctly. And he didn't answer me either. So that just tells you guys that they're not trying to answer you. And I followed all of their regulatory protocols. I sent them the form for the bus. I did everything that they wanted me to do. And they've done nothing. So here I am. If anyone has any information on how to file a formal complaint in New York, all I know is everyone keeps saying, don't call Albany. So, if anyone knows who I'm supposed to call in Albany, that'd be great, because I think we've really reached a point that they just don't care. And, that's where I'm at. And the other crazy drama that I have here is that my son, who has special needs, his bus used to be at our corner. And because I had a stroke and because I'm in the wheelchair, it's exceedingly difficult at the early hours they're requesting for me to get down the block and then get myself back down the block when I don't have anything but a standard wheelchair. I don't have a motorized one, and not all days will I have someone to take me down the block or take them down the block. So I don't, I thought that extenuating circumstances would have led to at least a call back, and no one has even contacted me. So I guess wish us luck.